all year. And maybe for the last 2 or 3 years you've been supporting me, for supporting me on my Instagram, for supporting me on Facebook. You guys have been phenomenal. You come to our events, our boot camps. That our best-selling product is our boot camps, and you guys last year came to made us have the biggest business boot camp we've ever had, where people that don't even have a business come because they want to figure out how to become a business or make the business that they're working in better. So tonight I want to make sure you get your questions answered about how to make 2020. Finished doing a big real estate event. There was 4,000 people there. 200 people joined our club. We have every Wednesday we're talking in our club. It's a $50,000
real estate investing club.
$50,000 investment. Mm-hmm. Hundreds of millions of dollars was done in the last 4 months of the year because I take the time to meet with people, and it just fills me up doing that. Okay, so number one thing I'm going to ask you to do this year. Number one thing I will be doing this year. I've already started doing this. I fall off of it from time to time, but I'm going to give myself the next 21 days. I'm committed between now and the end of the year, plus 21 days into 2022, I'm going to beat the sun up. That's what BSU stands for. I'm going to beat the sun up, and I'm going to add 2 hours to my day, okay? A note on this. I want to be asleep by 9 p.m. at night, okay? Nothing good happens to you after 9 p.m. Many of my friends can attest to that. After 9 p.m., dude, you're going into boogie land, okay? It's not going to be good for you out there. So beat the sun up. Wake up in the morning, roll out of bed, say, I'm going to go greet the sun. I beat the big boy up. He's going to spread light and heat to the planet, and I got to see him roll, or the planet roll, so that I could see this great awakening. This is going to build confidence and discipline. I know it seems like nothing. It costs you nothing, by the way, to do this. And I promise you, it will launch you into the day, give you 2 hours extra. No big deal, right? Times 21 days, that's 42 extra hours.
Extra week.
Okay. Huh?
You created an extra week.
You created extra, yeah, half a week, right? Two. Well, let's just do it 2 hours times 365 days. Let's say we built that. That's 730 hours divided by 24. That's an extra 30 days, 1 month a year, because I beat the sun up. You would get 1 extra month out of them a year. Man, I'm running out of time. Time goes by so fast. It's because you sleep so late. Okay? So second thing I'm going to do every day, and I encourage you to do this. I have been doing this for years. 10x goals. Okay? My bed so that I can record my goals first thing each morning and each night right before I go to sleep. I also keep one in my office on which I record new and improved objectives, goals, things I want to accomplish. The following are examples of some of the goals I am currently working on, 2011, and how I write them. This down when I was not in good shape. Not only am I in the best shape of my life, okay, I own a health company today, okay, called 10X Health System. My net worth is over $100 million. Well, I'm 10 times that today, over 10 times, probably 12 times that number today. But I was writing back then, this is what I'm going for, okay? And then to look at this now and I've achieved. I have 12 best-selling books or programs. We have 21 best-selling books and programs. My marriage is alive and healthy. My children are friends with some of the most powerful people on the planet. I didn't even have kids then, folks. Okay. When I wrote this, I didn't have children. Okay. My children are friends with the most powerful people. Okay. I have 2 beautiful kids. I have no debt except the debt that is paid by others. I have what? How much debt do I have today?
2.4 million. 2.4 billion.
$2.4 billion worth of debt today. And all of it is paid by other people. 11 years ago, I didn't have that kind of debt. I think maybe back then I had, I don't know, $10 million worth of debt. Nothing, okay? So I'm just sharing this with you. Oh, I have a hit TV show. 11 years ago, I wrote this. Undercover Billionaire. Okay, so you can read that. You can find that. If you have this book already, grab it and go back and read page 70 to how we write goals down, okay? So what I'm gonna do every morning, I'm gonna wake up in the morning, I'm gonna grab a simple legal pad just like this, and I'm just gonna bounce out my goals. Bang, 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 bang. At night, before I go to sleep, 9 o'clock at night, I'm going to bang out my goals again, and I'm going to write them down in present tense. I am actually lying to myself. I have not achieved this yet, okay? You want to become the next Sam Walton? I am the next Sam Walton. You want to become the next Elon? I am the next Elon, okay? You want to become the biggest hodler of Bitcoin? I own more Bitcoin than any other person in the world. Dude, just lie to yourself as much as you want, okay? Nothing new. You've been lying to yourself anyway. Listen to me. There's not a person watching right now that hadn't lied to themselves. I can't do it. I'm a loser. I'm lazy. I never follow through. Okay? None of that is true. Okay? None of that is true. It's just been the past you. I want to create the new Grant. Even from where I'm at today, I want to go be the new me, and I know you want the new version of you, okay? The third place that I'm going to write these goals down is also anytime I fail, anytime I'm disappointed, discouraged, or I lose a deal, I'm going to write my goals down.
Can you talk about just one thing, because like some people write down their goals. Johnny, am I on?
Yeah.
Some people write down their goals in their phone. Can you talk just a little bit about like when you actually write it down on paper? Because
so I know a lot of you just bang out here with this little thing here. There's something about, and I know some people are going to think, oh, you're just old school, but you guys know how many times that I wrote down, for whatever reason, I'm sitting out with my legal pad in the morning. I'm not connected to the electronics. I own a helicopter. I can go back and find legal pads that are in boxes. I have hundreds of these that are just sitting around. That are from 8 or 9, 10 years ago. Probably should have kept them all, but I'll find a box of them. I'll be like, just throw all that to the trash. Nobody needs it because they're whole goals that have been achieved. I own a helicopter. Well, I wrote that down. I bet you I wrote that down 5,000 times over a period of 15 years. Sometimes I'd write it down. Boom, it wouldn't show up the next day. So the reason I write it down rather than putting it in here is there's something about the flow of my mind in this that's different than I'm going to bang it out on here. Now, if you were brought up with this technology, like my kids, this is faster for them, but I try to get my kids to actually spend time writing. Mm-hmm. They actually enjoy it. There's something that happens different when you start drawing stuff. I just can't draw as well on this. So I don't know, maybe this is good enough for you. I know the thing that will be a disadvantage is for those of you that write them down and you just look at them. I'm gonna look at my goals
every day instead of actually writing it.
Yeah,
the
that
activity of writing it out.
Writing a new one today, and a new one tonight, and a new one tomorrow morning, and a new one tomorrow night. That's different than just looking at my affirmations.
A lot of people are asking, like, do you write the same goals every day?
I write down whatever comes my way. Like let's just do it right now. Everybody do it right now. I'm gonna do mine. You can do it any time of the day. Okay. We're gonna have 1 minute to write down, and I'm talking about big. I'm not talking about your 2022 goals. I'm talking about big goals. Okay. I'm gonna do mine. You do yours. Okay. We got 1 minute. That was 20 seconds right now, okay? So just This is going to be fast. You're going to write them down in present tense as fast as you can. Don't get all stuck in mechanics.
Walk in that door.
I mean, shit, what else I got, man? I mean, I'm pretty good right now. I'm good, okay? Y'all good? Okay, end, okay? So I wrote that down. Now, tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm only gonna take 30 or 40 seconds to write these down, okay? And I just write them down and kind of, I'm the only one that's gonna understand any of this. Worth 10 billion, 100,000 units, biggest impact on kids, biggest impact to kids on the planet. Political, governor or president, okay? TV show, 5 hit TV shows produced. I want to produce TV myself. 100,000 person live event. When I did this, I thought about doing Dallas Stadium. I went and saw Kanye and Drake. We got to keep this, yeah. Johnny. We're going to keep this, Johnny. So when we do Jerry Jones' place, or we do the LA Coliseum and I see Kanye and Drake do 80,000 people, I'm like, dude, I want to do 80,000 people, right? A BBJ or 2, okay? I want to go public. I want to have a publicly traded company and I want to create a REIT so that all people can invest with me. I don't know how to do it, man. I don't know how to do any of this stuff. All this stuff I just wrote down has nothing to do with reality or mechanics. So don't get lost. When you wake up in the morning, your goals are not targets. These are not targets for today, not contacts that you're going to make. These are not bags you can pick up today. These are things that you are only into an imagination on, and you write them down in present tense, okay? Number 3, 10X workout. You got to start working out, folks, okay? You got to get in the gym, man, okay? If you guys are just tuning in, we just had 2,000 people just popped in here. If you've already missed this, I'm sorry. We're talking about how you can guarantee and ensure that you have the best year that you've ever had in your entire life. First one is beat the sun up. Second thing is write 10X goals. These are massive goals, bigger than you need. You don't need it. I understand you don't need a BBJ and you don't need a helicopter and you don't need to be worth hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't care. When you're writing your goals down, dude, I'm talking about writing down something way bigger than you think you can accomplish, okay? And we're going to do that in the morning and at night. Number 3 is 10XWO, which stands for a 10X workout. I'm going to share with you a little workout program I started doing. Everybody needs to get in good shape. If you're overweight and you know it, okay? If you're flabby, okay, if you're flabby, you know you're flabby. If you're in good shape and you know you could be in better shape, you know that too. And you guys that are spending three hours in the gym, hey, guess what? Okay, you already got the 10X workout handled. Maybe what you need to do is back up on that workout, quit hiding in the gym, and start finding your way to the bank. Mm-hmm. You had something, Jared?
No.
Okay.
I'm shaking my head.
Yeah. No. And purchased a $1.7 million piece of real estate for a total valuation of $7.2 million, and that business is still going today. That's huge, man. In 90 days after COVID with 40 million people out of work. Okay, now I did that. If I can do that without using my name, without my good looks, in a town where no one knows me, without using my social media, okay, come on. Come on, folks. I was unemployed. I was unemployable. I knew no one. I did that to prove to people you can do anything as long as you have a strategy. And as long as you're clear on your mission, okay? I was clear on my mission. My mission in Pueblo was to build a 10X list. People are like, what kind of business did you build? Dave Chappelle. I was with Dave Chappelle 3 weeks ago. He's like, man, what kind of business you build, man? I said, bro, that's not the right question. The question is, who did you meet to help you? Right? If I was going to bust into comedy and I know Dave Chappelle, I'm like, Dave, can you give me a shot? Can you give me a little push out there on the stage? Can you put me up in front of your show? If I could get that lift, I don't need a handout. I need a little pull. You know, I need a little hand up onto the stage. So this year, I'm going to show you how to build a 10x list of people that are qualified. Write this down. Able and willing. The list that you have today is either expired and no good, or it needs to be, if I'm gonna
recycle
refresh. Something, I'm gonna refresh. I'm gonna.
It's gonna evolve.
I know. I got to get it lit up again. There might be
reactivate.
You got to reactivate your list. Like we have big lists here that we've been building over the years, and some of that list has to be reactivated. Some of it is not qualified, not able, and not willing. If they're not qualified, able, and willing, listen to what I'm telling you. If you're qualified and able but unwilling, your family members, they're qualified, they can buy from you. They are able to buy from you, but they're unwilling to buy from you for whatever reason, then they're not qualified to buy from you. They're not going. You need all three. So this year we need to build out a massive list for you. If you're starting a business, if you're new in business, if you're running a department, if you're raising money, if you got a startup. Who do you need to meet this year that's qualified, that's able, that's willing? Who do you need to meet this year that can buy from you, that can fund your business, that could become an investor or a champion of your business? We got to 10x that list this year. And the fifth thing you got to do is massive, massive outflow. And before the night's over, I'm going to share with you why you're not outflowing your customers. Somebody hit me today and said, man, you sure promote. You always promoting your shit, man. I said, you know what, bro? It is true that I'm always promoting my shit. Why are you always promoting so much? I said, why are you always hating so much? While you spectating, hating, and criticizing, I'm promoting. And oh, by the way, if I didn't promote, you wouldn't be able to hate on me. You'd be hating on somebody else that was promoting. So all you're doing is saying, hey man, I'm criticizing Grant because he's promoting. Ladies and gentlemen.
Best known wins.
Best known wins this game, baby. Best known wins the game. It is not the best product that wins. It is the best known that wins the game. And marketing is something you have to master if you're going to have a great 2022, okay? So we got a little workbook here. I don't know, Johnny, how many of these pages we're going to let them see. Four requirements that you want to jump into this year. Johnny, can you move to page 2? Okay. Oh, the clicker.
The clicker. The clicker is quicker.
I want to do this for you. You guys that are on Instagram, man, don't cheat yourself by staying on Instagram. Go to grantcardone.com/2022. grantcardone.com/2022 so you can follow along with the PowerPoint here. Okay. 4 requirements. 4 things that you got to get your head wrapped around this year, okay? Number 1, I talked about goals and everything, but I want to talk about money for a second. 10x money mindset. I'm going to go through these. 10x money mindset, okay? 2, you got to take an idea from an idea and you need to move to promotion as fast as you possibly can. Idea to promotion. You make a change here. You could actually add conversion or monetization. Idea to monetization. 3, you got to convert to sold, and you got to convert the unsold. If you're taking notes, number 3, convert sold to sold, and then you need to convert the sold to second sale and the unsold to a first sale. Track that if you can. This is exactly what we teach in our 3-day boot camp, by the way. How do I convert a lead? How do I get a lead? How do I monetize the lead? How do I convert the lead? How do I convert the converted? And then how do I convert those that won't convert? How do I convert them over time? The 4th thing you got to do is 10x scale. I got to repeat this activity. This is where your discipline, your organization, your execution, this is where you become a beast. You guys ask, man, how you make so much money, man? I say, man, why don't you make more money? You know how I make so much money? Because I am disengaged when I don't, and so are you. Okay, this is the ultimate cause of confidence, motivation, excitement, aspiration, inspiration. You're like, man, why are you always so gassed up, bro? Bro, because I'm making money. Okay, listen to me. Nobody else is telling you guys this. They're telling you money won't make you happy. That's the rich people talking to you. That's what they're telling you. Money won't make you happy. Tony's telling you to find your emotional state, man, that it's not all about money and material.